This is Amanda Kendall with True Resolve Tax Professionals. Wanted to come on today and give you a video on the updated Form 656 for the offer and compromise. These forms are updated almost annually by the IRS. There's typically only a few changes, but I wanted to go ahead and point out what the changes were for the form updated March of 2018. So I'm going to drop a link below that will get you to the original step-by-step instructions that will carry you through most of this form. And then as you're going through that and you see some differences on this form, you'll want to come back to this video to find the differences to know how to fill those out. So I'm going to scroll down here. The application previously was 6 pages long. Now it is 7 pages long. So I'm just going to kind of scroll down. All of this on this first page here is very similar to the last form, and I've highlighted the sections that we're going to take a look at today. So on page 2 of 7, we have our low income certification, which was on the previous form. However, this highlighted section here is new on the 2018 version of this form. It does state here that if you qualify for the low income certification, that you do not include any payments with your offer. However, if you do choose to send in some payments on this, you have to check one of these boxes in order for that payment to be applied properly. The two options here are either payment or deposit. So let me explain the difference on those. A payment is that you're going to make this payment, and whether or not your offer is accepted, you are allowing that payment to be applied to your past tax debts, and so you will not be getting that back. A deposit is stating that you're making this payment. However, if your offer is not accepted, that payment gets returned to you and not applied to your past tax debt. So you need to make a decision there on which one of those you are going to do. The other section that I want to talk about is right here, section 2 for business information. In the other video that you'll look at for the step-by-step instructions, I state in there that the IRS does not accept an offer and compromise for a business that is currently in operation. This is now no longer true to be the case. You can do an offer and compromise for a business that is in operation. However, there are going to be some very, very, very strict qualifications that have to be looked at for this. If you are dealing with payroll tax and you are offering less than the actual tax due on the payroll debts, chances are the IRS is not going to accept it without assessing you with some trust fund recovery penalties, and they're going to look very strictly at this and look very deeply into your business. So you need to make sure that if you're submitting an offer and compromise for a business that is still operating, that you are crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's with this one. You are most likely going to need a professional third-party business valuation on your business. These can get pretty expensive, so it's something you may want to look into the cost of and outweighing your pros and cons of this. If you are in business and you're looking to do an offer and compromise, I highly suggest you have a consultation. You can call my office at 720-319-8954, and I will gladly schedule a consultation with you to go over if it looks like your business could get an offer and compromise accepted and what that could possibly look like for you. So the next section I want to take a look at here is section 5 on page 4. This is your designation of payments, and the IRS has added in an option for EFTPS, so the electronic federal payment system, to be an option of how you make a payment for an offer and compromise. This allows you to go online and make a payment for your offer and compromise, and if you do that, you can mark this box here saying yes, you did. You can provide the amount of the payment, the date paid, and you need the EFT number. So this is going to be your confirmation number. It's 15 digits that you get when you make that payment, and you need to make sure that gets entered here so that the IRS can track that payment and allocate it towards this offer for you. So that is one of the updates we're looking at there. And then let's take a look and scroll down. I believe that was the last update. Yes, that was the last update on the 2018 version of the Form 656 for an offer and compromise. So again, I will have in the comments below the full step-by-step instructions for the form, and then you'll just want to reference back to this one for the sections that have been added in on the updated form. As always, if you have any questions or you need help or you want to see if you actually qualify for an offer and compromise because of the strict requirements, please contact the Office of True Resolve Tax Professionals at 720-319-8954. or visit us online at www.trueresolve.com. www.trueresolvetax.com.